In a digital age filled with screens and software, Scott Whittaker still loves to write numbers by hand on old-fashioned scoreboards. It's a small detail, but it says a lot. Because while Whittaker respects tradition, he's also one of the most innovative leaders Utah golf has ever known. That balance, honoring the game while pushing it forward, is what defines a career now celebrated with induction into the Utah Section PGA Hall of Fame. Among his peers, Scott became known for ideas, lots of them. Some delivered with a smile, some debated with good-natured banter. But many of those ideas reshaped Utah golf.
We could spend a year talking about all the good things about Whit, but with Whit, first and foremost, man, he has a heart of gold. It's when he's working through things, it's the people that really matter, and that's one of the things I've always admired and respected about Whit, and Whit has always had the ability to think outside the box. He has a good perspective on things, and he really sees things in a good light and sees the big picture.
From helping fuel the growth of high school girls golf across the state to leading the rebirth of the historic Utah Open with long-term sponsorship and stability, Whittaker's vision consistently turned possibility into reality. Credited as one of the founders of the Utah Section PGA, even writing its first constitution, he later served as board member for the PGA of America. Building the section from the ground up was not easy, but Whittaker has always said he wouldn't trade that experience for anything. His path into the game of golf started simply, riding bikes with childhood friend Ken Pettengill to Oak Ridge Country Club to caddy. From there, working at Davis Park Golf Course, Whittaker learned the real lessons of the profession, how to treat people, how to serve golfers, and how to build relationships that last. Those values guided a long tenure as head professional at Bountiful Ridge Golf Course, beginning with its opening in 1975, before he eventually stepped into the leadership of the section itself. One of his most defining moments came in the year 2000. When the future of the Utah Open was uncertain, Whittaker believed the tournament was simply too important to lose. So the section stepped in to operate it, effectively saving a championship that will celebrate its 100th anniversary this year. Today, the Utah Open stands stronger than ever, highlighted by an innovative week featuring 8 Pro-Am events that support players, sponsors, and the game statewide. It's Whittaker's fingerprints all over the historic event that continues to grow. Over the Utah Section PGA's 40-year history, no one has been honored more as Golf Professional of the Year, 3 times. In 2021, he was inducted into the Utah Golf Hall of Fame. He later received the Jeff Beaudry Golf Ambassador Award and the Doug Vilvan Distinguished Service Award. Yet for Scott Whittaker, recognition was never the goal. The standard was always simple. Does it honor the game? And does it serve Utah golf? That mindset eventually helped give rise to the Golf Alliance for Utah, uniting governing bodies and stakeholders across the state for the greater good of the sport. Innovation rooted in respect. Progress guided by tradition. Leadership grounded in service. Scott Whittaker didn't just shape tournaments or organizations, he helped shape the future of golf in Utah. And that legacy now takes its rightful place in the Utah Section PGA Hall of Fame.